Alrighty. There we go. G'day, legends. TJC Sports here. Welcome back to another legendary NRL live stream reaction here. Today we are live stream reacting to none other than the New Zealand Warriors versus the Newcastle Knights here at Christchurch here, Apollo Stadium. Best of luck to them. Hopefully we're in for a fun game over here between these two teams, the Warriors and the Newcastle Knights. I tipped the Warriors personally, but I know that they don't have a great record here, so don't rule out the Knights. Shout out to the Newcastle Knights with a really, really representative Newcastle jersey there. I don't like it that much in terms of look, but as a representation of what it's meant to represent, it looks terrific. And there's the man in question. 2 try assists last week, a line break assist, 18 tackle busts. He had an insane game for the Warriors last week here. Chance Nickel-Klokstad, folks. Legend, I tipped the wrong team. Oh no, Krishan, what have you done? What have you done, Krishan? Hi, Legend, up the wires, Michael Green driver, up the wires, legends. Remember, if you enjoyed the stream, legends, remember to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff here. This should be a big one here coming up between the teams. For those who missed the first game, the Roosters came up on top, 46 to, I think it was 16, maybe even 18, against the St. George Illawarra Dragons here. They look to keep running their train here. Can we see the Warriors do the unexpected win here? In Warriors' last 10 on Anzac Day, almost all their losses was to Storm, except 2 that were to Titans. They have not won their last 10 on Anzac Day. This would be a huge change in the stats for them to get it done here. New Zealand Warriors, Newcastle Knights, first half of rugby league. Have you ever heard of something so gorgeous? Exclusive to Kayo and Foxtel, the only game tonight, exclusive to Kayo and Foxtel. This is looking to be a gorgeous streaming exclusive here. We're just waiting to raise the roof on this one when kickoff begins in less than 30 seconds, I reckon, here. The stadium packed and stacked, ready for a big moment here. The Warriors crowd wild in here. Marata Niukore with a new haircut to make the headlines. Bradman Best, the Newcastle junior. Leo Thompson, the Bulldogs-bound hero. Aaron Clark, the former Titan. They're just zooming at so many stories here that we can talk about in this one. First half kicks off now. Kalen Ponga hitting it to the Warriors. Then to the right, short through the middle, Mitch Barnett. Remember, legends, Mitches get stitches. Yeah, we got the moment of silence before, legend. The moment of silence I was doing before as I was setting up the stream, legend, because it was going on the telly. We did the moment of silence. Was 1 to 12 success the Storm fan. Up the was. I'm cooking steak dinner right now. Oh, nice, mate. Plan to have anything with it or just the good old-fashioned, just the steak? Num, 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 bro. And Niukore here takes a carry here before going down. A good tackle there as they play it out 10 to short here. Chance Nickel-Klokstad over through the middle now. Doing one thing fullbacks always do, which is carry. Good clearance over to the right here. And it ends up in the hands of not Dylan Walker. He's at the Parramatta Eels now here. But Adam Pompey, who goes, Greg Marju that goes down here. Greg Marju through the side here. And oh, goodness me, the referee's going to blow a penalty here for the Newcastle Knights. The Warriors lose their cool here. The Warriors lose their cool. Just trying to be a little bit too aggressive. It's a high tackle now for them. Legend, it should be special for Jackson Ford because he's 50th game. Is it? Is it Jackson Ford's 50th game? That's a big moment for him. Hopefully he smashes it, mate. Love me some Jackson Ford when he's on form. Now Cogger to take the kick. Oh my God, there's so many boos. This isn't going to be a sin betting, is it? No way. Niukore. Marata, what have you done, you former Parramatta Eel? What have you done, Marata? Marata, We're not even 2 minutes in. No. Don't do it, ref. Don't do it, ref. Don't do it, ref. Don't do it, ref. Oh, my God. Marata Niakore. Showing his NRL. He's in the bin for 10. We're not even 2 minutes in, and he's in the bin for 10. Shoulder, direct contact to the head. You're in the bin. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I know it's current rugby league rules, but that is insane. I'm with you, NRL fan. No freaking way. Origin players, says John Tabo. Origin players, bro, right now. Which ones in particular are you talking about, John, right now from these teams? Like Ponga, maybe, Queensland? Steak is great with wedges. I'm sure it is, Michael. I'm sure it is. Let's see if the Wires win this. Well, mate, a man down. It's not looking great for them, fight man. Down the left side. Ford would like to know if you've got any mushrooms, bro. Playing it through Lucas. Ponga. Down the left side here. They keep running with it here. As he runs towards Barnett there, they just keep pushing. It's a low kick now. And there's a lot of chase on this one. The Warriors will let it go out of play there quite comfortably. Oh, how you like that? Bum, 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 bum. Nah, he got sin bin because the shoulder touched the head. The shoulder touched the head, and when the shoulder touches the head, they've ruled that that's now a sin bin. I think it's extremely soft nowadays, but that's the rule they've gone with nowadays. It makes sense, but I wouldn't have done it myself. Pogga, Buttonette, Egan, says John Tipu. Oh yeah, definitely, bro, definitely. I see what you mean. Origin players. Yep, there's a couple Origin players. John gets the ball over to Clark here. He's a big man. Did great stuff for the Titans. Can play lock, can play 9, can play all across the forward pack, really, except for maybe second row. He's a bit of a central sort of player. Like a Halasima on the field right now. Taking the kick. It's a good kick over to the right here. The Warriors, it bounces there, and Marju ends up with it here. Greg Marju running now. Passes to Caleb Ponga here. And now Ponga, just a bit away here, runs through the middle. They couldn't hang on to it here as it goes down there. Down on the ground, on the clock here. Through to the right here. Good tackle on Kai Pearce. Paul now for them. Paul down on the ground here. Here we go. Leo Thompson then. Here he is. Just keep pushing on. Jaden Brayley. Raiders bound next year. Goes off to Cogger here. And on the inside here, Jack Cogger goes around now. Jack Cogger tackled nearly near the 40 here. Ponga now on the last play here, 41 meters gain. They kick it in the air. There's a bit of a curve on it, and the Warriors just about end up with it. Charles Nickel-Klokstad, the runner now. Lucky Charms. Through he goes here. Charms held back. Plenty of courage being shown in this game so far, and it's a Warriors penalty. At the moment, Newcastle not taking advantage of being a man up as it stands here. And I didn't quite catch that one, but I'm certain it was the correct decision probably, folks. Oh, well, here we go again. Consistency, legends. Consistency. Thompson should go to the bin. Consistency. 10 in the bin. Leo Thompson, ladies and gentlemen. On report and in the bin. 2 sin bins in 5 minutes. You cannot write this. You cannot write this. Even the most legendary writers would be envious. Mozart would be rolling in his grave here looking at this. He couldn't make up something so brilliant if he tried. Hamlet would be closing his eyes and giving up. He would have retired at the age of 2. To the bin. But Thompson knew what he was doing too. He started running to the bin before it even went. Kurt Catewell running through the line here, tackled back by the Knights. Oh, Warriors breaking through the line. It's a good offload here. They keep pushing. They keep pushing here through the line now. It's a good play there. Tackled right in front, past the 10-meter line now. New Zealand Warriors folks here. They just keep pushing. 6 more tackles coming up for them too here. 6 again. Aaron Clark through the side here. Remember, they officially have the same amount of players on the field right now in this full set here. On the 10, Egan goes to Mitch Barnett now. Through the upright here. Here's Paul to Egan. Egan backwards here. And just pushing forward now. Rocco Berry here. Couldn't cross on over, though, for the team. Short pass. And it's Chance Nickel-Clockstad who has a try for the Warriors here today. Lucky Chance bringing on Lucky Charms. 4-0 to the Warriors. It wasn't the ideal first 2 minutes for them, but they'll take what they can get. And this has been one of the most chaotic first 10s I've seen in a while, folks. Actually, no, not even first 10s yet. Who would have predicted that in 5 minutes, 2 players, 1 apiece, would be in the bin? Shout out to Michael Green Driver with the $15 donation in the chat. Appreciate you, mate. So I'm excited for the Women's State of Origin Game 1 and Magic Round. How awesome. Plus, I bought my ticket for the State of Origin 2. Awesome, Michael Green Driver. Enjoy the Origin games. And, mate, I'm excited too. Should be good. Show some love for Michael in the chat, folks. Wait a second. Wait a second. We're going up, folks. We're going up, folks, here. After all the sin biddings, now the obstruction call, potentially. I don't actually agree with the bunker there. I actually don't agree with the bunker, legends. I don't know about that. Actually, no, I do. You know what? Yeah, I do agree. I don't think Bradman would have made it. Either way, here we go, legends. It was a good play there. It was a good play there. Chance does not have a try. It's 0-0 now. We keep going. The wording on them was confused. All good early, eh? It is early, mate. It is early right now. This is crazy at the moment here. How can we be so early on and already had so many big moments? Fletcher Sharp to Pogga here. Pogga down the side then, and Pogga held out in it here. Pogga goes down. Still time for them to score with Niokore gone. 4 minutes left. Held there. Took them a while to let go, the Warriors. Cogger. Zakai Pierce-Paul here across the right-hand side here. They keep pushing now, legends. And on the ground they go. Brayley, Sharp, kicks it alone. It curves a little there, and it'll sit. No, it won't. One more bounce, edges it just out of play there. It was a pretty nice kick there from Fletcher Sharp. Now the Warriors down the right here. We've got about 3 minutes till we have Marata Niokore back on the field. 6.5 minutes till we have Leo Thompson back on the field. Now just to the left here, Kurt Catewell. Catewell keeps on pushing. Frizzell, good tackle there with help from Raiders Brown, Jaden Brayley. I wonder if Brayley likes any milk because he's going to have a lot over in Canberra. Also a lot of tears, but not for the reasons you think. Then it's Egan here to Chance Nickel-Clockstad, who you'd feel bad for not getting the try earlier. Jumps the gun. That they did. Metcalf. Beautiful pass. Wrong carry from Halas, who takes the hit. Chanel Aristotavita down the left side here. The player tower is out. Catewell down the wing here. Here they come. The Warriors. Flying on over it. You can't deny that one. Surely not. Surely not. Surely we have a try for the Warriors here. You have to give it. Adam Pompey 4-0 to the Warriors. The Knights unable to break through it. Pompey with it. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely terrific, eh, legends? The ball came free there. The ruling was knock on by Gay Guy. It looked to be backwards. I think from everything we've seen, it's a try. Ooh. It touches the arm of the Warriors number 4 here, which would be a concern if Leia Tower... Was it? Yeah. Charles Clock said was no try, Michael. You could argue that went into a forward motion, but the ref says it's fine at the moment. It looks like the bunker should confirm this anyways, folks. Luke Metcalf from the side here. And it's 6-0 to Warriors. 12 men on 12 men. Boom, boom. And what a tough time they're having at the moment. What a tough time indeed. If you're enjoying this so far, let's remember to hit that like button. Adam Pompey will score our opening try. Was it a very 50-50 call? Possibly, but we're not going to stick on it for too long, legends. Now, from the halfway point, we're going to take the kick and kick off again in this. Back underway now. Pompey gets over to Mitch Barnett here. Mitch's get stitches, as we always say, held. 40 seconds left on the clock till Marata Niokore puts the Warriors a man up here. Kurt Catewell around. Played multiple seasons for the Parramatta Eels here before going to the Wars. 4 minutes left until Leo Thompson can come up on the field, which means that they're going to have a solid at least 3.5 minutes without a man defending a full Warriors team. Big call. Over to the left here. Catewell. Dummies. Catewell goes alone through the side. Passes and Ponga knocks it on here. It'll be a full set again anyways. Egan runs it alone here. Back to where they were. Wayne Egan alone. Barely unable to not score there. Egan held. And now it's Harris Tavita to the 10 here. Taking the tackle. Gago was ruled to have knocked it on at the time. Mitch Barnett, 6 again here. 28 minutes to go in the first half. Only 5 away here. To the right, Egan. Gets it short. Clark. Egan again. Takes him on. Clark again. Clark through. Held up. They're held up before they could get through. Niokore. To the right now. Metcalf. And Taintua Piggy for the Warriors. This is it. This is the moment of it all. Taintua Piggy, the young New Zealand Warriors winger, makes it 10-0. Celebrating like he's just won the grand final. 10 with a kick to come, folks. And this could get ugly. This could get ugly if it keeps going how it's going here. This is what happens when you're a man down, legends. On the edge, there's a gap there where you bet someone would have been unable to break through. And young New Zealand Warriors Junior, Taintua Piggy scores. What an effort from Bradman Best to try and stop him, though. It's a really tight... It's a really, really, really tight call here, legends. Does the toe touch the grass? Does the toe touch the turf before the ball goes down? They might disallow this, folks. It might remain 4-0. Bradman Best couldn't have done much more there on the defence here, so you can't put your head too much down if you're the Knights. Yeah, Tuapicky's worried. Tuapicky's worried. He's not happy. He's worried. I think he's a little nervous whether they'll disallow that or not. Do they confirm the try? Nah. The bunker's going up. As we expected, it looks like it might be no try. It looks like it might be no try, folks, coming up here. Turn to a picky here. Oh, it's a fraction of motion there. Barely anybody would have saw it. It's a still frame of the entire play that will rule it no try here. And that's the harsh reality of having such good technology in rugby league. They spot that stuff. It remains 6-0 to the Waz here, folks. Tuapiki looks like his eyes lit up when he got that one here. And now the Knights, only 6 down to run with it. And they should be able to hold out, hopefully, till Leo Thompson's back on the field at the moment, folks. Remember, after this game, we do have one more game as well after it here that we will be streaming, legends. A blade of grass. It was a blade of grass, John. I swear. It was like a blade. It was a still image that he may have touched the ground. Everything else was fine. That is such a harsh but modern day kind of no try, legends. It's actually insane. Actually insane. Go Parabriata. Love it. Love your support for him. Up the Storm next game. It says up the Storm next game. It's a good kick to the right, and he puts it in well here. The left attack going well. For those watching at home that can't see the game, Warriors attacking to the left, like from the right side of your screen, they're running to the left to attack. And it's the opposite for the Knights, running from the left to attack to the right. That's how it's going on your TV screens at the moment. Imagine that in your heads. Envision it, legends. Ooh! Envision it. Envision it. All right. Okay. Carrying on here. We go to the right. And here is Nickel Klukstad going down. 5 out of 5 completions for Knights this game. 8 out of 10 for the Warriors here. Doesn't Para have the bye this week, TGSC? Yes, we do, legend. Yes, we do. But that doesn't mean we can't say go Para, King Julian, because we smashed the bye, bro. We smashed the bye. We play Cronulla next week in Magic Round. Up the Storm next game, says SS Storm fan. Yep, look forward to it, legends. Para's my favourite too, legend. Easy gifting here. Pogger down the left side here. Gets to the 30-metre line on his own end here before going to Fletcher Sharp. Lucas standing in the tackle there just to get him back. Trying to impact Fletcher Sharp there, the 5'8 there. Brayley with them run alone here. And he's there again at dummy half. Cogger clearing it over to the right side here. Kicks towards the corner here. It's going to end up with Adam Pompey, who will just run around here. Bit of a midfield situation here on the side. Over to the right here. Taken to a picky. Very unlucky not to have a try in this one here. Held through the middle now onto the ground. Bye. Did a terrific job last week. We keep going. Murata Niokore down the right here. Panthers are currently dead last, which is insane. When they were just last, Panthers were at last at any stage of the season. It's been a long time. It has been a long time, King Julian, and it's unbelievable to see the 4 Peters sitting in such a position at this point, folks. We're nearly a third through the season. Nearly a third from the season. It's a bad start from them. What a kick that was there, and on the 10, the Newcastle Knights. Caleb Ponga Just keeps pushing forward here with the containment there. Fletcher Sharp over to the right. Greg Marju here. Just got to keep pushing forward here, Greg Marju. Held on the ground. We go to Bradman Best on the left side here. Best in their best side. And is holding them out here. Leo Thompson. Thompson past the halfway line here. Ready for it all. Brayley. So Matt Kirker gets it to Frizzell here. Frizzell finds the pass. Over to Kai Pierce-Paul here. Dane Gagai offloads. Schiller. Oh, Schiller. Oh, James Schiller. So close to collecting that one. But he just fails. He just fails, legends, the former Canberra Raider. I'll never forget that try he scored right in front of me against the Melbourne Storm. Hello again, says Dean Lovesup. Hello, Dean. Hope you're doing well, mate. And we got a penalty, folks. Thompson involved again in the tackle here. Penalty for holding down there. And Leo Thompson has not had his most chill game. Good to hear you're doing well, legend. Coming back through, playing the ball here as well. Just going to lead on the table a little bit here. With all the possession and the field position the Warriors have, I don't know if 6-0 is good enough at the moment here. I think the Warriors should have more, legends. Yeah. We're not last anymore, but we're only not last for now, Brianna. We're not last for now. We have to we have to finish with we have to get to have the Panthers lose to Manly this week if we want to remain in that spot. Which is the only reason I'm going for Manly. I don't like Manly at all, but I'd rather them win than the Panthers. Mitch Barnett. Harris Tavita gets it to Catewell here. Kurt Catewell through the line now. Kurt Catewell gets a good tackle on him here. Slow play of the ball there from them here. To the right, Mitch Barnett. And oh, it's a mistake here from the Warriors. Newcastle Knights end up with it now. Now Bradman Best for it. I think we'll lose later tonight, says Dean. You never know, Dean. You never know. I tipped the Storm, but you never know, Dean. Things can happen. Surprises. That's rugby league for you, all right? Shockers aren't the crazy. Well, they are. They're shockers, but they're not the craziest of things to happen, mate. Over to the left here, Jaden Brayley. Yeah, Penrith are last. It's insane, bro. It's insane. When are Penrith going to get the hate Paracop, bruv? Bro, they're coming off a 4P and they're last at this point in the year. Para can at least argue they haven't exactly moved from the quality they were last year in that way. I think we have improved from that quality, but, at least we can argue that to the average fan. Penrith can't even say that they haven't improved. Schiller to the right here on the 20 now. Yeah, I know. We're not last anymore, which is really good, legend. I just really hope that Manly beat Panthers so that we can stay not last. We're good. We're good. And we're even a better team with players such as Sam Tuivasa, Riley Smith. Gotcha. Batley Simonson's back. Mitchell. Oh, my God. Jack Williams hasn't been too bad, in my opinion. Has Katoga been a bit average? Yeah, but he's done decent overall, I think. He's not one of the star signing. He's just a signing by us. Zach Lomax has been brilliant. There's plenty to look at as positives. We won against them, and I was at the game. Were you, Dean? I love to hear that. Hope you enjoyed it. I think I would have been there too, legend. Not the Darwin game, but I would have been at every other. Cogger. To Pogger. Gagai and Schiller would have gone over. Schiller would have gone over, legends. Goodness me. That would have been brilliant if James Schiller had gone on over there, folks. Goodness me. Goodness me, that is just a letdown. My best friend wouldn't be happy. Sorry about your best friend, Legend. Sorry about your best friend. What are they, a Panthers fan? Poor folks. It's like cricket's over here in Penrith, except for until they're back in the finals, you're not going to see as many Panthers fans like showing off their Panthers jerseys. Charles Klokstad, second tackle. We are exactly 21 minutes into the first half here, folks. On third tackle now. Egan, over to the left on the third tackle here. I'm sorry for your friend's loss. Jackson Ford tackled on the ground here. We go over to the right here. Metcalf getting it short here to Leatua. So the ground he then goes here. 30 left in the set, bro. Michael Green drivers his Parramatta Eagles best Manly Ring Seagulls round 12. Both sides play against each other for the second time. Can't wait for it, Michael. That one will be at CommBank, won't it? Because the last one was at Brookie. And that is a massive chance squandered by the Warriors here, collected by Newcastle Knights now, folks. It was a run a short way, and then a panic tried to tap it back to a teammate, and it didn't work out there. I feel sad for his team a little bit, even though I hate Penrith. I mean, going from 4 Peters to last isn't great, but remember, Legend, so many teams have suffered much longer than that. Like, I feel worse for the Tigers, how long they were losing, you know. My sister likes Jason Saab. Well, he is a pretty good player, Dean. He is a pretty good player. Looking forward to Roosters vs Dolphins next week, says Jason Reeder. Yeah, it's going to be good. I'll be there. I'll probably say hi to my boy Ainsey and all that. It's going to be a legendary time, the Roosters and the Dolphins. Charles Klokstad now. Down the right. We run past it here. The tour. Here we go. Pompey around now. Adam Pompey just pushing forward here. I mean, it's pretty. I mean, his hair is the taste of some, isn't it? Possibly see you there, mate. Now to the right here. Jackson Ford on his 50th here. Former St. George Illawarra Dragon. They lost to the Roosters in the first game of this super Anzac Day round. I have a footy game tomorrow. Do you, Dean? Who do you play, mate? Who do you play? Show them what you're made of, mate. Show them what you're made of. Get up, Christchurch fans. This is a huge one. I play for Riverwood Legion Football Club. Awesome, Dean. Awesome, Dean. I hope that Riverwood Legion Football Club has a great year. Or is having a great year. I don't know how far you'd be into your season. That's all good. If you don't know, just make sure you show them what's made of. Jason, I'm a bit of a... I forget things, but if I remember, yeah, I'll say hello for you. We're first, I think. Well, that's positive, Dean, isn't it? That's positive. Brayley. To the right, starting it over here. Go short to Pierce Paul. Caleb Ponga here. Low scoring first half, says Ford. It's a very low scoring first half. But you know what? I'm oddly captivated by it nonetheless, Legend. Oddly captivated indeed. We won 2 in a row. 2 in a row, bruv. Oh my God, look out. Here comes Dean. He's the next Dylan Edwards. He's the next star player, mate. Whatever position you play, bro, you're the next that of the Panthers, mate. You're winning a 4-peat, bro. You're winning a 4-peat, mate. He's gonna be the Alex Johnston for the Buddies in the future. And the Knights, they get a result here. Pompey puts it down. Into the Knights. NRL Fan 25 says, was suck. Both teams suck, bro. I mean, mate, I wouldn't call... I think both teams are extremely average this year. I will say that, bro. I will say that. Scrum feed here now, Colga. Only 6 behind, 15 minutes left here. But I will say the fact that the Warriors haven't taken advantage at all of some of the things in this game is a bit of a joke for them. At least Panthers have one possibility, a 5-peat of losing. Exactly. They have the 5-peat of losing to celebrate, Legend. Sorry about my bad spelling, by the way. Don't you worry, Dean, mate. You're still a kid, ain't you? It's not like it's not like you're in your 30s. I never give up and keep tackling them even though I'm on the floor. Well, that's good stuff, Dean. That's good stuff. Keep up, keep pushing, bro. Keep pushing. Brayley on second. Gets it to Cogger. Goes to the left here. Fletcher sharp now. Greg Marju. And Greg Marju runs it straight through the line there. 6-4 to Greg Marju. The Wenty player. The Wenty former winger goes over. He Wenty forward. What a try. Go Pogger is the sign flashing, but we all know that ain't no Pogger. That's a Marju there. Ripping apart the defense there. It was a very tight play from him, but he gets it down. Just running over the top here. Using his size. It's always really tough to keep them out, folks. That elbow's so tight. That elbow is so tight to touching. I don't know. I don't know if that's a try, legends. I don't know if I want to update the score yet till it's confirmed. I got so much respect for Waz and Waz fans that they did 2021. I agree, Michael Green Driver, and the effort that you should go to a game, man. They are some of the best. I am gutted that there's a good chance I might not be able to make it to the Para Warriors game. I will do everything in my power to, but I am gutted that there's a good chance I might not be able to. And if I can't, I'm just going to miss it, man. They're such a fun fan base to be around, legends. Such a fun fan base. They're so special. Yep, nope, they're going up. I don't think that's going to be a try, legends. The Warriors were like my favorite vlog to ever do when it came to fans because they were just so up for it, you know. They love it. They love it. They love passionate fans from any area. Oh my God. The right hand touches the goal line. They're not even looking at the left hand, legends. No try. Oh, that's just such a tough luck for Newcastle. That's such tough luck. Goodness me. Bruh, that was impressive. And rather than making the conventional tackle, he grabs him and holds him up instead. All right. Just nothing going their way here, Newcastle. Warriors. Just from Warriors with the ball here, just to take it. 6-0 it remains. I think I'm one of the most passionate fans for South. Glad to hear that, Dean. Keep backing your team, buddy. Keep backing your team. Never lose that hope for your side. It's very easy to do, but don't do it. Best Rabbitohs tonight? Yes, it is, Dean. Warriors sacrificed 3 years. They did. They did, Michael, and it wasn't an easy 3 years for them. Catewell to Egan. Clark, here we go. Through the middle. You're very passionate. I am, Dean. I am. Stick by your team, thick and thin, bro, through everything. Be as loud as you can be. And don't let anybody stop you. Aaron Clark to Metcalf. Catewell. And Kurt Catewell stopped by Gagai there. Frizzell gets him down. Egan. Just 2 more plays left in this set here. Murata Niokore with a fierce run there. Almost ferocious even. 25 out from the Knights try line here. There's a clearance in the air here. Comes back, Warriors. End up with the ball backwards. And I don't think Chance was ready. Oh, goodness me. That was a moment. That was a moment, Warriors. That was a moment. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm never going for Penrith or anyone apart from South. That's good. That's good, mate. That's good. You're backing your team like a true supporter. Schiller here. I spell wrong. I write poorly, legend. Don't worry about it, all right? Teachers and stuff could be mean, but at the end of the day, hey, teachers told me that there's a lot of teachers that told me they were concerned I had no talent to earn money in anything at the moment when I was done with school. And look at me. Look at me. I'm earning money off of a YouTube channel, for God's sake. You know what I mean? Talking about rugby league. My writing's barely legible, but I'm good at this, aren't I? You know? Seriously. So at the end of the day, what people tell you sometimes isn't always everything. It's you should accept advice. I think advice is one thing, but when somebody tells you can't do something, a lot of the time are a bit short-sighted, Legend. Look at yourself and what you can do. All right? What you think you can do is what you can do. Egan, dummy sprue, past the halfway line now. It goes down. I was so happy to see the return to amounts in the middle of the season. Was amazing. Full house was amazing. Glad to hear it was amazing, Michael. I made my Anzac round tips on Wednesday this week. What were your tips, Dean? What were your tips, Legends? Oh my God. Could we see it, Legends? It's a good kick in the air. Could this be it? Will this be a moment, Legends? Oh, yes, it will be. Oh, yes, it will be. Jackson Boyd on his 50th. Runs on over there. And no, he's not the car brand. He's the incredible former St. George Illawarra Dragons prop there. Smashing and crashing over. 6-0 becomes 10-0. With a kick to come here. That's just what the Warriors ordered here. And what a pass back that was there. Jackson Ford has scored that. Rhymes. Yes, it does. That's a Storm fan. Yes, it does. I didn't even think of that. Jackson Ford has scored. Making the Knights fans look bored. Maybe even wanting to head back home abroad. 50 games, his 7th try tonight. What a moment for him here. Pat himself on the back, he should. Absolutely brilliant. 10 minutes left in the first half here. To back up the work of Leotower and Pompey there. Luke Metcalf got his only goal tonight right between the posts. He's got another job here. Metcalf. Kick him in his calf and... Oh, he curbs it. He curbs it to the left too much, folks. It's 10 points to 0. This one hurts them. You got to feel for Knights here. A bit unlucky with that play there. What a pass from Leotua there. And Jackson Ford. Oh, goodness me. You can't ride it, folks. Can't ride it, Legends. And the Warriors Joker goes mad on the sideline here. Bulldogs, Dragons, Wars, Storm, Cowboys, Manly, Raiders, Tigers to win this week. Not bad tips, Legend. Obviously, the Bulldogs and Dragons ended up wrong, but it looks like you may have the Warriors right at the least, right? I have all 3 correct at the moment. But why did I tip the Broncos? Because I don't like Bulldogs. It wasn't actually because I thought it would work, Legends, but it did. It did. We'll see how the rest go. Oh, you mean Sharks? That's okay, man. Well, we'll see how it goes, bro. We'll see how it goes. I can see all those teams winning. I have been a Manly member 9 years ago. Hello, have you been a Parramatta member? I've been a Parramatta member pretty much my entire life of 19 years, Legend, but there was a few years where we couldn't afford it as my family went through some really non-YouTube friendly tough times. But 12 years straight. But in terms of straight, Legends, it's been 12 years straight. It's been 12 years straight in terms of straight years with the membership. And about, if I 22, 23, 24, 25, about 4 years with the Platinum, which is crazy. Actually, no, 3 years. 22. Nah, it's 4 because you include the whole of 22. So, yeah, 4 years. I ate doggies too. Cheers, Dean. Cheers. For me, it's the Parramatta rivalry. Sharp gets it over to Greg Margie. They pick up some good meters here as they keep pushing. And, oh, no, it goes out of play. It goes out of play. The situation here a bit rough. Penalty for Newcastle. It would do Knights a lot of favours here if they could get a try before halftime here. The ruling is a legal steal, but the Warriors will challenge it. The Warriors will challenge it, legends. Yep, he strips it. He strips it with more than one player in it. The challenge is unsuccessful, legends. Cheers, mate. No, I did not, Dean. Bit busy. Fletcher Sharp goes over short here to Leo Thompson, but I hope you enjoyed it. Brayley from dummy half goes over to the right here. Just a short ball there for them all. Warriors keeping it away here, and the referee is going to say HIA here, forcing a player off right now, folks. Neokore it is, apparently, coming off the field. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, man. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, when you feel your head, you run the risk of being taken from the field, and that's what's happened here. Warriors looking around here. Just the first tackle here. Becoming the second. Crossland to the left here. Ends up with Leo Thompson there. Leo Thompson held back behind the 20 here now. Jaden Brayley gets it to Cogger, then to Sharp, gets it to Ponga. Pierce Paul now. And Pierce Paul put back onto it here. Landing on the 20 here. Plenty of it. Gagai. Brayley. Only two left. Cogger goes over to his left support here. They were trying to run down the wing here, but it didn't work out. I feel bad for yours. They like. Don't worry about it, legend. Yeah, we wanted to have the bye. Don't worry about it, mate. There's every chance we can make a run back this year. And oh, what a brilliant error that works well in the Knights' favour. And James Schiller will charge on over for the Newcastle Knights here today. And it's 10-4 now. They needed a try before halftime, I think, to get their confidence up. And there it arrives, legends. There it arrives for all to see here. There it arrives for all to see. And finally, after a few mistakes this time, James Schiller is able to pick up the scraps. Looks like he was trying to tap it backwards there, the Warriors. It just doesn't end up. John Tippy says, no! Oh, no! Oh, no! They might disallow it! Sorry, Newcastle! They can't catch a break today. Oh, no. Oh, so unlucky. So unlucky. So unlucky there. Goodness me. Heck yeah, he is, Brianna. Heck yeah, he is. What is going on with these no tries, SS Storm fan? I have no clue, SS. I have no clue, my guy. Jackson Ford on the left side of the other corner here. Tackled down on the ground now. We go to the right here. Egan through the middle here. They keep pushing now. Tackled backward. What's going on with these no tries? It's just constant no tries, man. Constant no tries. This game has been a bit of a roller coaster, legends. And just like we did with the last one, folks, we're going to take a short break during halftime. We will be back during halftime, but we will take a short break during halftime to give TJC a bit of a break. I think we're going to be doing these for Saturday things just to let TJC have a bit of a cool-off period at some point between the when we're doing free games, folks, because it's going to be a lot, you know? So we'll have a very short, maybe like 5-minute break during halftime before we come back for the halftime show. Don't be afraid, legends, to drop that like button, subscribe if you're new, and leave comments during halftime, because I do react to every single comment, and I will not be missing any of them. I will never. My sister's friend goes for para, by the way. That's awesome, D. Your sister's friend's one of the smart ones. I like it. Versus he does, legend. He does. He changes the whole para team, Mitchell Moses, and I think I actually have some sort of confidence against Cronulla, even if it's going to be tough. To the right, comes to Metcalf through the side here. Probably have a drink as a legend. Exactly, Michael Green drama, but I'll see you guys not too long after the halftime blows, all right? It's just I definitely need to set myself up a little. She should go for South, I reckon. You ask any fan who supports a different team, they'll say they should go for someone else, Dean. I say she's smart as a fellow para fan. That's what the players photo said. Probably, Browner, probably. There you go, looking for an option. Who wants it? Gets it to Metcalf. Catewell now through the side. And you're just going to feel so bad for the Knights if the Warriors go over again. You're going to feel so bad for them here. Yo, Clark. Jackson Ford has a double. Jackson Ford has a double. How? Jackson Ford, what a try. The Warriors score again. I know another 3-letter word outside of was. It's try, and they have both to their name. And the Knights have nothing to say right now. Good to hear she's nice, team. Oh, my goodness me. Can somebody tell me the last time Jackson Ford got a double? Because I feel like it would have been a bit ago, right, legends? Can somebody tell me? Because I do not remember the last time Ford got a double. Three and a half out from halftime now. That might be his first career double. Yep, they confirm it. They confirm it on the board, legends. First career double in the NRL. Jackson Ford, legends. Can we have a 360 view of your jersey? Hey, oh, damn right you can, legend. Dang right you can. Take off the headset for a second. All right, there you go. There's the front. Nice and lovely, right? Tip around here to the side. Got a good old Action Air sponsor there. Gold collar. Background to the back here, folks. Good old stuff. I don't have a number, but, you know, why don't I have a number? Because I choose just to keep them TJCified. Good stuff all around here. Is yours color yellow or gold? To me, it looks like yellow. It doesn't look gold to me. Our colors are blue and gold, but it's more of a golden yellow. Goldish yellow. That's the idea. I like the Para Indigenous Hour. Yep, this was our Indigenous Round shirt. I think it wasn't. I think it was the year before last year. This one. It's a pretty good one though. I love it. I love it. I was thinking of shirts that I'd want to wear today, and since I don't want to wear my Anzac Day shirt because it's obviously it's match worn by Sean Lane, I don't really want to remove what that kind of game day look it has. But outside of that, pretty cool. Pretty cool. So we got this one for today because I just think it was the best jersey I could have picked for it. Wicked. It is a pretty wicked one, man. The moment it was announced, I went, I had to get it the year that it came out. I like the Para Indigenous Owl. I love the owl too. Are we all riding the wires tonight? Let's go. I think they are, legend. I think they are all riding the wires tonight at the moment, brother. Got a chance again to put up yet another attacking kick here. We kick it to the right here. It bounces, actually. Warriors looking to throw it backwards here. It's fifth tackle here. They're going to keep passing, I reckon, here. Ends up with Charles clock stand now. Long pass. Over to Leatua here. Leatua there. Gets it to Pompey. Pompey back over to Catewell. Catewell now runs alone here. And he's going to go on the ground. And he's going to stay down there. Fifth tackle. It's going to be the Knights' ball here. Yes, well, I don't remember it myself. I wasn't born till 05 legend, but yeah, I do remember that I do know they got kicked out of the comp, came back in 2002. Pogger gets it to Schiller here. James Schiller through the middle here. Awesome, amazing, fantastic jersey legend. Appreciate it, Michael. Appreciate it, mate. Playing in the group here. Go, 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 says the ref. Great Marju. Over to Crossland. Pogger. It's a bit of a long pass there, and Schiller knocks it on the 40. I thought the ref missed it for a second there. Yeah, Schiller knocks it on the 40 there, legends. Goodness me, how easily this game could be different and not 16 now. Oldest, proudest, loudest. Indeed. I remember we won the first premiership in our second year, 1999. Yes, you did, SS Storm fan. Melbourne Storm, historically always a good team. Well, good for you, legend. Good for you. That's huge. I could have sworn he knocked that on, but nah, okay. Challenge will be successful, it looks like. Newcastle Knights get to keep it. Challenge there. Now over to the middle here. Good call there from Knights. You don't often see wingers or front rowers even challenging a lot, but we got a winger challenging there. And here we go. 6 again for Thompson. They're probably going to get the last attack of it all. And it's a knock on! It's a knock on 6 again here from Leo Thompson. And they won't be challenging this. It is a bad play from Leo Thompson there, folks. New Zealand Warriors with it. Sharks versus Eels next week. Who will win? Mate, Parramatta Eels 100%. Don't even question it, brother. Eels will win. Heck yeah, they will. We are Parramatta Eels. We are Parramatta Eels. $40-meter field goal, could we see? 15 seconds on the clock right now. Go Para, I hate Sharks. I like it, Dean. I like it. I like your hate. Holding him back was there for the taking, and there we have it. I'm going to go be right back. All good, team. And there we have it here. Welcome to the halftime show here, legends. It's time for the TJC Sports Halftime Show. I'm your host, TJC Sports Legends. We're going to be taking the break here for a second, legends, just to chill a little bit, take a breather, all that. I'll see you guys the second I am back, folks. Going to be legendary when we're back, okay? Don't worry, it won't be too long. See you in a bit, legends. And we are back, legends. Hope you've all had a great break here. Let's take a look at what some of you guys have said in the chat. In the meantime, while your boy TJC has been gone here, let's take a look. Michael Green Driver says he enjoyed his dinner. I'm glad you enjoyed your dinner, Michael. I hope you absolutely enjoy all your dinners from here on in. Sharks will win the game next week. We'll see, Harley. We'll see. All right, Eels will win. Yes, Brown. I'm much more on Brianna's side right now. Don't even need to explain myself in this one. Much more on Brianna's side. And when you say no Zach Lomax being the reason, well, legend, we didn't have Zach Lomax versus Tigers. And look what happened. Just putting it out there for people. Kutuku jumps into the chat and says, up the Waz, the greatest sports team in worldwide history. You love to see it. Mate. Well, they're certainly best Warriors, maybe. I also met the going to the little soccer room. Lucky, legend. Lucky. He's back like the Waz, back on top with Kutuku. Guess who's back? Back again. Guess who's back? To be fair, legend, the Warriors are missing RTS, DWZ, and James Harris. That is a good point. That actually is a pretty good point, John. And look what they're doing at the moment. You know, with the scoreline of 16-0, they're flying high with it, man. Absolutely flying high with it at this exact second, bruv. I say good on them. You know, good on them. They're doing a great job at the moment. Also, we took a bit more of a break the last two halftime shows, but also I don't really regret it because I feel like it was almost important to me to take those breaks to not feel too, burnt out for the other stream coming up because we've got one more after this one, legend. So that I don't enjoy the game, it just takes it out of you, talking and all that and things, social. It's like social talking online. My team Sharks will smash Eels. Harley, we're banned. Best of luck, mate. May the best team win, bro. But, personally disagree, mate. We'll see what happens, though. If you smash us, good on you. But don't underestimate Mitchell Moses or look at the last times that Para and Sharks played, legend, because those aren't exactly as favourable to you as you'd think, legend. Mate, 30-26 was your win in 2023 against us. That's 2 years ago, your last win against us. And it wasn't exactly a convincing win. You won 30-26 really tightly. So that wasn't a smashing. We're looking at smashings. Here. Then we go to Eels at Sharks, round 13, 2024, 34-22. Wouldn't call it a smashing, but a 12-point win for Parramatta, legend. That also, 2024 was the year that we were in the Spoon Bowl. So it doesn't actually seem to impact where we are on the ladder that. So I wouldn't say smashing, but we'll see how it goes. Mate. As you've said, may the best team win. Someone put out the Knights stuck in a dark paper bag and can't find themselves out of the paper bag, stuck in the darkness, stuck in the night, stuck in everything, bruv. We'll never escape. Legends. Hey, Mel, our favourite Warrior supporter. Welcome to the stream. I'm sure you're loving this right now. We beat the Bronx with 6 first graders out, 4 superstars included in that. Exactly. Nothing's ever guaranteed, legends. One player out doesn't mean the whole team's going to lose. Para's the closest to it with Moses, but it's not Moses that's out. So we know, Brianna. We know, and we know how proud you are of him. Eels will smash Sharks. Are going to lose. Eels will win again for the 3rd time. Let's go. It'll be a mighty victory. A mighty victory indeed. It'll be amazing, legend. It'll be like a spectacular bonanza. It's going to be weird going to every game with no streams, but what we might do is we might do some sort of Magic Round vlog that's a much more fun representation of Magic Round rather than Para Legends that can be filmed between the Para vlog. All right? We'll see, though. Point is that I would love to do something about being at the other games. Yeah, but it's not exactly the same. I'm just so excited to go to Suncorp or Lane Park. Mel says, congrats on the win, Tyler. Up the Eels, baby. Up the Eels, baby. It was so bloody good. I don't know if everybody watched the vlog, and fair enough, some of you are more of just the TJC streaming person kind of viewer. There's some people that are just the vlogger viewer. You know, like I provide both things for a reason. However, okay, legends, and hear me out here. As people would have seen in the vlog who did watch it, the Tigers fans they overcrowded us so much, man. We got so much ripped into us, especially me as an Eels fan that, you know, vlogs is very vocal with the what do you call it? With the phone and that being so loud. Obviously, I copped it a bit, but man, it felt good at the end of that game. It was such a special time all around, and I hope you guys who did watch it enjoyed it. All right, we'll move on to the second half now. That's just kicked off here, but yeah, I absolutely loved it. Every second of it. It was a special win. Wish more of our Para fans could have been there. There was a lot that couldn't be for Easter reasons, but to win it was still nice. Brayley to the right here. Kai Pearce-Paul for the Warriors to tackle him. Round to the left there. Newcastle Knights here. They just keep pushing. Crossland crosses it over to Brodie Jones. It's off the legs of Fletcher Sharp. Will the referee allow it? No, he will not. He'll say knock on Fletcher Sharp. Oh, goodness me there. That's not the start the Newcastle Knights wanted. Being 16 now, heading down into this second half here. And a minute goes by. And another minute where they don't score. Yeah, a lot of Tigers fans last week. A lot of Tigers fans, man. In fact, they wanted Luca Moretti sent off, which I laughed about. But up the Parramatta Eels to Skishard. Up the Parramatta Eels, bruv. There's congratulations on your win against the Tigers. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, legends. I'm so sorry that we won't be doing streams next week, but I think that it's really good for me. I'm feeling a little bit burnt out at the moment. So, and I know that sounds a little weird, I guess, to some people, you know, but there's a lot of hours that go into this, all this stuff, you know, the vlogs and all that. And we're going to be making Magic Round a bit of a holiday. So there won't be any streams during Magic Round, legends. Okay. Well, I'll just be enjoying Brisbane, Queensland, the state I support and all that with all my heart. But we will return for streams in round 10, okay? And a vlog will come out too. 2 vlogs even. So you're not exactly missing out, legends. You just, you know, it's just a little bit different to the content we usually do throughout the week, right? Coming inside here for Jackson Ford, who's tackled now on the 5th tackle, 35 metres gained here. Metcalf clears it in the air over to the right here. There's a plenty of chase on it here. Ford, he wanted a hat trick, and he's tackled back with their tackled back here. Rocco Berry couldn't end up with it. Bradman Best, through the middle now. I watched your vlog. It was awesome, amazing, fantastic, and so cool. Glad you enjoyed it, Mark Green Driver. Really appreciate it, mate. And I like it even more that you liked it, mate. And yes, up the Eels. Thanks to all the Eels fans. Thanks to every single Eels fan. Whether you're Brianna, whether you're me, whether you're my boy Andrew, whether you're anyone in any section of it, shout out to you. Riley gets it to Jones. Jones through the line here, just tackled on the ground there. We go to the left here, Caleb Pogger with the clearance now just for the game here, over to the far right here, and on the 10, it ends up with the Warriors here. A good run there from the half here, and now just running the play with it here. They keep pushing forward now in the moment here. Playing it here just outside. The Warriors is 20 here. And they keep just pushing here. Watch. New Zealand Warriors now on 3rd tackle through the middle here. Now to Murata Niokore. Niokore for halfway here. Newcastle Knights. They need to score first in this first half to get off with it. Bunty Afoa, our big boy Bunty! Through the line here. Bunty Afoa goes down. 5th tackle now. Back in on it all here. We run through here. Off to Metcalf, who will kick again here. To Marju. Pogger instinctively collecting that one. I'm getting a actual Eels jersey for my birthday in 3 months. Are you, Brianna? Really exciting, legend. I hope you enjoy it, mate. I hope you enjoy it, and thank you, Michael. Let's hope we win tonight. Best of luck, SS Storm fan. It's going to be an interesting stream, the Storm and the Rabbitohs, coming up after this one. Third tackle just out the way here, guys. Remember to subscribe if you're new. Once again, folks, we're aiming to get to that wonderful 5K very, very soon. We have to win to be a premiership contender. You do. You do as a Still fan. Go Luke, kicking it. Colga to the left side here. 10 out, 15 out actually. Running to the 30 here. It is Charles Nickel-Klokstad. He was unlucky enough to have the first try of the game that was from him disallowed by the referee. Actually, not the referee, the bunker. Now to the left. Leatua tackled on the ground. Mix up there in the play of the ball here. Ends up with our boys here. Pompey down the left side here. Pompey kept down in it here. That's right, up the store. Oh, my God. Okay, you can't make me say it, man. Tyler, did you stream the Roosters vs Dragons or the Sharks vs Dragons last game? Roosters were very brilliant. Man, I'm pretty sure it was Sharks, man. Pretty sure it was Sharks that beat the Dragons. The Roosters can't beat anybody good, which is why they're going to lose 50+ to Parramatta when we play in round 20-something. It's the truth. By the way, Andrew, I hope you're suffering in that Roosters car. We are the Roosters, the best we've ever seen. The red, white, and Roosters. We carry on here, folks. We carry on here at 16-0. 34 minutes left in this one here. Penalty for being inside the 10 meters at the moment. I did suffer. Don't worry, Andrew. Don't worry. My payback will get back at me sometime. I know that I take rights from a lot of mates who support different clubs. I'll be in a lot of trouble in the future, I'm sure, Andrew. Your suffering is my suffering. Brayley to the right. Keeps pushing forwards. Is the Wild's playing good? Yeah, they're playing all right, man. They're playing all right. They're not playing as good as I think the scoreline shows off, though. I think it's I think that Knights deserve to be like 12-16 down, more like it. But a bit of luck has gone the Warriors as well, way at points. A lot of disallowed tries in this game. It's actually quite crazy, Andrew, at the moment. Caleb Pogger, now short. Gets it to Pierce Paul here. Plenty of Parramatta fans that wanted Pierce Paul. Hearing it's quite unlikely we'll get him, though. Crossland. Down to Thompson. Leo Thompson smashing through the line here. Thompson held back here. Do you think 50 points is on the card? No, I don't think that much, Andrew. I don't think 50 points is on the card in terms of a 50-point win. Do you mean like 50 points scored overall? Even then, I don't think that's likely, man. D-Lo says, I like the Knights Anzac jersey. Well, it is a very representative Knights jersey, so I don't blame you, Dean. It's quite popular with a lot of people at the moment. We have Hughes, and that's the main thing. Exactly, SS. That's the main thing that counts for you at the moment. You need your playmaker when you don't have your Harry Grantis, right? Crossland. Inside the 10, the Knights at the moment. Pogger, Brayley, Kai Pierce-Paul here. Pierce-Paul spinning around here. Pierce-Paul held. How many disallowed tries that was there from both sides, Legend? I honestly don't know at this point. I think it was at least a couple for both sides, mate. I think a few more for... I think there's at least one more for Knights, but it might even be even. Fifth tackle now between. That was a good one there. Coverage between Nickel-Klokstad and Metcalf. Now kicking it low here. It goes to Colger and Charles runs off here, holding them back. No, I want Parra to jump Knights. No, mate. I unfortunately don't think 50 points is on the card, Andrew. I don't think 50 points is on the card. I think we're going to want Manly to beat the Panthers, Andrew, unfortunately. I think we're going to want that to happen, bro. I know that's a tough ask, but that's the only way I think it's going to happen at this point, man. We'll beat the Knights when we take them on, Brianna. Don't you worry. Hughes played great against Manly and returned from injury, Legends. Well, he did, Michael, and he's a top halfback. We know this, Mark, right? We know this about Jerome. He's a top halfback, and he'll probably be a fun one to watch tonight. 31 minutes still left in this one here, Legends. We're still in the first 10 of the second half. Definitely not as thrilling as the first 10, right, folks? 2 sin bins, a disallowed try, a lot of heavy tackles, plenty of force. A knock on, I think, was in there too. It was crazy. Dylan Lucas. Round the side here. The outside back pushed back, ironically. Brayley going to Ponga. Ponga to Gagai. Dane Gagai down the wing. He keeps running. He keeps running. And Schiller will score right in the middle of it. They are in the thick of it. They're on the precipice of a uniquely special comeback. 16-4. It has begun. It has begun, folks. Dane Gagai saying, I'm not done yet in rugby league. With an incredible run through the line. The streets will not forget the early 2020s Dane Gagai. For South Sydney, what a player he was. And what a try assist that was. Dane Gagai down the side, gets it to Schiller. And Schiller just chills through. Schiller with the try. I reckon it was... I didn't think he was going to play against Valley. Sure, he did. He did, Michael. That's the thing. He did. You didn't think he would, but he did, bro. Caleb Ponga now. With 75% career kicking rate. Takes the kick. And he absolutely nails it. 16-6 now. And nothing is over if they can keep going with it. 29 minutes on the clock here. Don't rule it out, folks. Don't rule it out. Caleb Ponga, ladies and gentlemen. Gagai, man. Look at that. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. This right, the Eels will beat the Knights. We will, mate. We will. We will, Assis. Don't question it, bro. It's happening. We will. Caleb Ponga, 700 career points with that kick. What a moment for him. Special night for Caleb Ponga. Marju, again, through the line here. That's all good, Michael Green, driver legend. That's all good, bruv. Ads happen, mate. It's how it helps me out, so it doesn't matter. Ads come out up on YouTube because it's part of the monetization deal, but that's about it that I really can say, legend. It's part of the monetization deal, putting ads on it, how YouTube pays, but that's about it. All right, Jones carries on here, through the middle here. A comeback had to happen sooner or later. I was hoping it would be later. I'm sure you were, legend. I'm sure you were, but hey, on the bright side, at least it's still an all right lead. You don't have to panic yet. And they see each other on the 7th of September as well. Yeah, our final game of the season will be against the Newcastle Knights. It's going to be legendary, bro. 3 games. It's a very special day here. We go from Sydney, which we've already done, to Christchurch, and then we finally ended in Melbourne at Amy Park. Get ready for the spoon ball, Panthers vs Tigers. No, we're going to have to call it the kitty fight, folks. Oh my God, it's the cat fight. We got to call it the cat fight. A comeback had to happen. Get ready. He's going up to Newcastle, legend is. Yeah, Dylan Brown is going up to Newcastle. So hopefully we can get a victory. Metcalf clears it in the air. In the NRL, over to the 10 now. Ponga manages to get it now. Caleb Ponga just there, trying to break through the line. He's unable to, though, and he'll get tackled on the ground here. Unable to break through it. Caleb Ponga. We pass short to the right then. Low risk at the moment, legends. Greg Marju there. Just rushing forward here at the moment here. Surprised the scoreboard hasn't updated yet. There we go. I was going to say. Yes, I am going up to Newcastle. It's going to be legend. It is going to be legendary when we go up to Newcastle. We also got a game at Combank versus the Knights too. Crossland just tries to keep it going here. And look at that up in the top left corner. Thompson going off for Thompson legends. For the one coming off, if you're wondering, it's Leo. Coming on is his brother. They'll bring it back, the Warriors, and play it just inside their 20 here. They do it there. Just going down here, looking both ways here, the Warriors. It's like they're crossing a road. Tane to a picky. He was unlucky to have a try disallowed before, and he almost breaks through the line there. His foot tapping over there, folks. Yep, Newcastle vlogs coming up, mate. Currently in my brain, though, is the Magic Round vlog, but we've got plenty of legendary vlogs coming this year still, mate. Plenty. And New Zealand Warriors holding the Knights down as they run through the left side. Thompson of the Tyrone variety, not the Leo variety, going down. Goes to Cogger instead. Now Piers Paul here. No one can beat Cairns' first record of 430 games. Absolutely not, legend. I think 430 games is just insane. What an intercept! Metcalf is running away. Metcalf is running away. Here he goes for the try line, and he's caught on the 10. What a counter, though. What a run for the try here. Take to a biggie, the chance. Nickel Clockstad here. Clockstad tackled there. The Knights still scrambling back to cover him. Tane Tuapiki runs through the left side here. Tuapiki kept back in it here. Midway through the set, and Egan runs it alone there. He'll bag himself his own try. And the Warriors have put a stop to the Knights' comeback for now. 20-6 now. I reckon I could play 431 games in rugby league for career mode. Career mode's a little bit different, Bulldog season, but that is true. You probably could. But would you do it all for the one club? That's the question, legend. That's the question. Warriors 16, Knights 6. What a time to be around. It becomes 20-6 now. Just beautiful stuff here. One more game after this one here once we wrap up in 24 minutes, legends. Can't write this stuff at the moment, Kenya. It's just too good from him. And would you look at that? They just know straight away what to do, and they get it done. Just too easy of a kick and too easy of a try. And that intercept completely caught the Knights off guard, and they never managed it. Yeah, that's quite hard. It is quite hard because clubs don't offer you new contracts once you get to a certain age. You know what I mean? Once you get to a certain age, you can probably play for other clubs and get there. But I'd say it's really tough for one club to get it. Unless you are an insane try score. Unless you were insanely good, even then it would be tough to do. I'd like to think that in rugby league, it won't be called Rugby League Live 5, but that's the working title I'm calling it. Probably Rugby League 26 or something, 25. I like to think that maybe they can improve that, and possibly clubs will offer you a longer duration based on your performance. That would be nice. Phone's going flat. Got to get another one. Got to indeed, Ford. By the way, I don't care whether my audience is too old for it. Rugby League Live 5. Heck yeah, I'm doing something on that when that comes out. I think every creator will be. Easy conversion here, potentially. No, Metcalf scoffs it. It goes too far towards the left here. The conversion, and out of play it goes here. Tough luck there. Stays at 20 points to 6 here. And look, it's not an impossible scoreline, but I think it's going to be really tough for the Knights to come back in this one. Really tough. Yeah, it'll be insane, the Magic Round, bro. I was originally only going to go to the Para Day, but now we're going for all 3 days, legend. It's going to be great. The Parramatta Eels will get a vlog, but I'll probably also do something for Magic Round as well that should come out also. Now to the right here. Jackson forward, just pushing forward here. There you go, play. Just beyond the Warriors 20 here. Egan to Aaron Clark here. Always there he is, taking the tackle. Third tackle there. Ali now. Running down the alley. Held by the Knights support here. Over to the left now. Charles Nickel-Cluxton just using his speed here. Charles Nickel-Cluxton tackled on the ground now here. They're inside the Knights 40 at the moment. Egan kicks it in the air. Plenty of chase on it here. Kalen Ponga gets it now. And Kalen Ponga will go to the ground here. Just tackled on it. And that's the goal, to score points and defend them, right? Rugby league is simpler than you think! Simpler than you think! They force a goal line drop out. The Knights not strong enough to keep them out of it here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, goodness me. And there's Dewey. And Mel says, Mitch is doing stitches, and it goes out of play there. Ponga just overdoing the kick there now, and we carry on here. And that could be it potentially here. Pompey playing the ball here. 21 minutes left. Which Barnett, they're right in front here. Relly is not playing a magic round, so I'm riding Parabima. I like it, mate. I like it. Up the Parramatta Eels. Metcalf, short to Catewell. Catewell held back in it, folks. Egan looks over both ways. Goes to the right. Aaron Clark to Metcalf. Gets it over to Chance here. They're looking for the pass to the right here. They can't quite find it yet here. Down it goes. Just driving backwards there. Chance Nickel-Cluxton there. Egan to Metcalf. They've lost the momentum there. Aaron Clark here. Good defense once again here. Held behind the 10 now. Egan as well. Over to the left side here. Metcalf. Harris DeVito. We got a low kick for Ali into He'll be filthy that he bounced that. He'll be filthy. That was a moment. TJ, you're a champion. That's all. Mate, that's all you need to say, bro, to be a legend in my eyes. Appreciate it all, mate, Spicy. Melly is not playing Magic Rounds, so I'm riding Parramatta and Moses trade. I like it, mate. I like it. Aaron Clark is seemingly to be a steal for the NRL fantasy buyers. Oh, mate, seemingly he is, bro. I mean, he's always had quality, but I don't think it's always been able to be shown at the Gold Coast Tigers because they've always struggled to find that consistency, you know? But, yeah, he's been impressive. Croker here. Through the middle here. Brayley, they're just punching it forward at the moment. Conga clears it in the air. And on the left side here, the Warriors can take this one. It ends up with Adam Pompey here. Oh, Mulatu, you're feeling so down about that, mate. That was so close for him. We've got it for you right now. Chance into the line there. Chance held back in it. Down he goes. Unfortunate not to score earlier. 19 likes so far on the stream, legends. Let's see if we can get 20 before the end of the stream, folks. If you haven't already. The game just goes so quickly nowadays, doesn't it? It just goes so quickly that you have to be running at such high intense meters in these. Chance Nickel-Cluxton said almost at 100 meters in this one. He probably will by the end of it. Mitch Barnett, there he was. Tackled in it, on the ground he goes. Short to forward here, folks. Got 2 tries for himself tonight. His first 2 tries that he's ever gotten in one game here for a career double. First ever. Going from the 30 here, good effort there. And it almost ends up as a 40-20, but the bounce wasn't hard enough there. And Kalen Ponga collects. Ponga was onto that one straight away there, but bit of an unexpected effort there. Sukup Stadium from Paradise. Let's go, Parramatta. Obviously not their normal typical colours here, the brown, the green, and the white, but it works for heritage for this for the Anzac Day, right? Lest we forget, folks, a very special day in our calendar. On the halfway, Pogger gets it to Gagai. Oh, that's an error. That's an error from Newcastle, and Warriors get it under pressure here. And Gagai looks over at the ref almost to say, what was that? Charles Nickel-Klokstad now on tackle 0. Gets it to the halfway line here. Metcalf. Tane to a picky. They're looking to go out wide here. Tane runs around here straight through there. It's going to be legendary, Michael. It's going to be legendary. Just a short tap and go now here. On the ground he goes now. Just being held up in it here. We could have a try. Aaron Clark. Standing in the tackle here for the third. 2 left. Waves of celebration going around Apollo Project Stadium as Wade Egan runs to the right here. 5th tackle now. I don't think they're going to go the same way they did before, are they? It's going to go over to the left side here. Metcalf, Catewell, they're looking for the pass here. They can't find it here. Newcastle end up with it. Released there by Dane Gagai, who managed to get it. Now over to the left side. Schiller trying to fend the ball off here. James Schiller, he tries to keep running there. James Schiller unable to break around here. Now Gagai. Flip up there from dummy half here. 2nd tackle done. Just hitting the 30 here. They go over, running the straight right side. That's a knock on. No, it went backwards. They're saying it was a knock on. It was backwards, folks. It was backwards, so no knock on. Bradman Best just refusing to be tackled by them. He's gaining so many meters there. 3rd tackle here. 25 meters out now to the right. And what a ball back to the middle here. Kai Pierce-Paul, Ponga, Gagai again here. And it's the wing play where the Warriors have struggled at points. But overall, they've managed it well here. 4th tackle. Just 2 left in the set now for him. Ponga to Croker. Gets it over short here. And around they go. Tackled in front here. Newcastle, they go to the left side. Fletcher Sharp now. They're running back through the middle here. It's a low kick and it's collected by the Warriors. The referee has a decision to make here, and the referee's going to roll and say that that is going to be a New Zealand Warriors play here. Now we got Chanel Harris-Tavita running through the line there. Chanel Harris-Tavita, he's now tackled in it, folks. Chanel Harris-Tavita goes down. Got to be around here. It's going to be Paradise at Suncorp. Hell yeah, mate. But yeah, I vow it right now. Paradise at Suncorp, guaranteed. And Warriors, Wade Egan, fighting sprint speed through the line here. Manages to just barely get over to the halfway line there in this one here. And now with the short pass to Metcalf, who's going to clear it in the air. It's a good, far, high on-end kick here on the 20 here. It ends up with them. Shout out to the crowd, 17,095 people at Apollo Project Stadium in Christchurch. What an attendance there. And the Warriors just rushing through, playing it. Something chucked on the ground by Jackson Ford there. Ponga now held on the ground. Remember, after this one, folks, we still have one more game before we wrap up tonight's streams here. I hope you'll all tune in for it as the Melbourne Storm take on the South Sydney Rabbitohs at Amy Park, people. Kai Pierce-Paulia, and that could be a problem there. Gagai manages to glide onto it now, and it's 4th tackle, 5th now. Last tackle here, 25 metres gained. Kalen Ponga now. It's a good far kick, actually. It's almost beautiful. Who takes the arms away from him, which makes it a body. High! That's a high shot. I'm surprised the ref missed that. That felt like a high shot there on the New Zealand Warriors. The best game, Obs. No bias here from old mate Spicy. Obviously, the 3rd game's the best game of the round. Obviously, legends. We're going to pretend that the Parramatta Eels versus the bye don't exist. Now Mitch Barnett past the halfway line here. To the right here, Egan. And it's 6 again for a ruck infringement here for the Warriors. That's just what they needed here. Egan, it's a set restart here. Onwards we go. Aaron Clark. I am really surprised that they missed what I think was a high shot on the Warriors before. Second tackle here. Metcalf, backwards. On the inside here. Faronga. Egan. To Mitch Barnett. To Metcalf. Tua. Oh, beautiful smash there. Held. And on the fourth, I reckon they're going to go to the middle and then attack to the right. It's pretty predictable, but it seems rather smart of them, folks. They'd be surprising me if they didn't. They'll go to the right. Yeah, figured it. Is that and on fifth tackle here, it's held by the Newcastle Knights there. I was always picking for a second strip, but no. It's just a normal tackle there. There we go. Fifth tackle, here we move. Crossland. Pogga. Goes to Marju here. Greg Marju. Push back. Let's see how I want to donate to you later. For this stream, mate, yes, you were. And good on you, Michael. Good on you. We appreciated your super chat this stream, legend. We've had a super chat each stream, mate, so far. Don't know if we'll get one during Rabbitohs Buddies, but that's the same team, Tyler. I don't know if we'll get one during Rabbitohs or Rabbitohs vs Storm, but we'll see. And also, why isn't he in the blood bin there? Rocco Berry looks like he's killed someone. Oof. And on the 30 here, it ends up tackled on the ground there. Newcastle Knights, so much pressure. And now Cogger coming back and clearing it on the inside to the 20 now. The Warriors, they keep running with it here. 4 straight losses coming here today for the Newcastle Knights. And we're only 10 minutes away from it, unless like an absolute miracle happened, which I don't think we're going to say is the case. We'll play it there for Harris Tavita. We got one more after this, and my money would be on Melbourne in the next game. However, rugby league is such an unpredictable game, I wouldn't rule anything out. Out the back to Egan now. And out here he goes. Just push it on forward now. Over for Sharp. Just onwards here. It's going to become fifth now on exactly 10 minutes. Harris DeVita with a long kick in the air here. There was a collision there between Gagai and Pompey before going down. I don't even think that the loss is what Newcastle should be worried about. I think it's the concern, their ability to score. I do agree with that, old mate Spicy. I think their ability to score is worse than the loss itself. They've had opportunity. They just haven't taken it, man. They just haven't taken it. Oh, Marju cops it up, legends. Warriors have a full set from right in front of the Newcastle Knights here. Can they get over here? And that is a disaster for them. They just can't complete their sets. Stay off Friday. They got up to Parramatta next. Stay off Friday. We'll see, legend. We'll see. We'll see, mates. We'll see. I'm sorting that all out in a moment. I haven't exactly got it memorized. Bob Bay collects. Bob Bay collects. And it'll play on the Warriors score. They'll give it a try here. 24-6 here. This is just a rough one to take for the Newcastle Knights here. Bit too much on the table for them in this. And this has been a dominant victory at Christchurch for them here. See in the picture. You can see in the picture. Well, it's a pretty good jersey, legend, so I'm glad you're getting that one, mate. Enjoy it. I'm just watching the pressure here. Chanel Harris DeVita definitely touched that, but I think the argument is it went backwards. Yeah, they're going to say off fingertips backwards, and I actually think that's somewhat right. Heck yeah, mate. 24-6. Beautiful clean up there from Adam Pompey. We're almost wrapped up in this one here. And it could end with a 20-point victory in a moment here, folks. We're just waiting on the conversion of the try here. It's a nasty gash there on the man. Now, New Zealand Warriors flowing it down here. 3 out of 3 career goals tonight here. From the side here. Tane to a Peaky to change the scoreline. To put a tremendous lead in front for themselves. 24-6. It will no longer be 26-6. A 20-point lead is officially on the record here for the Warriors now. Whether you want to argue it or not, Pompey scores 26-6. What a game. Been to Amy Park a few times in my lifetime. Very classic feeling ground here. Rabbitohs Storm. Should be a fun time, that one. Final game and stream of the night here, folks. Hope we're in for a good one. Clears it in the air to the right side here. And, Newcastle with the mistake here. No, they're going to say play on. It was a Warriors thing. I don't know if I agree with the actual commentators. I don't think we're going to see a miracle. It would have had to happen right now, but I don't see it happening. I think that the Warriors have got this one sealed in the bag right now, legends. I say that with all honesty to you. Just the one try again here over. Just can't get it going here with the ball here. We just keep running with this one here. Kicking it low towards the left here. Tane to a pick. He ends up with it here. Wires finally break the Anzac. Mate, first game in 10 that they've won, folks. This is their 11th after they were facing heading into this one, 11 straight losses. And instead, they lift themselves up and put it on the record that they are not to be toyed around with. Winning this one finally after so long. It was the Storm and the Gold Coast for most of the time that were outdoing them. Newcastle Knights unable to do so. Warriors kick it over to the left in the goal line dropout here. Newcastle. And oh, goodness me, they're so lucky. That was borderline forward there, that pass there. And the referee will rule the case, Biggs. That's the correct decision there from the referee. It was forward there from the Knights. And it was very forward, actually. Very forward. It wasn't just forward, it was very forward. But they get the ball back anyway because they're claiming the Warriors knocked it on initially. 5 minutes to go on the clock here. Okay, see you in the next game, getting ready. All good as a Storm fan, mate. See you in the next game here, bro. 4.5 minutes to go here. Fletcher Sharp spins around now. Fletcher Sharp on the ground here. He goes. Warriors appealing to him. Crossland gets it to Croker. Croker to Frizzell here. Tyson Frizzell pushes forward now here. Frizzell on his way upwards. See you in the next game, getting ready. Waz will be second on 12 points after this. Whoop, 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 Mel. Whoop, whoop. Let's go. Let's go, the Waz. Ponga puts a kick in and Tane to a pick. He's forced it into the end goal again. That's a good play, isn't it? There was even a roll for a potential knock on there. And again, with seconds ticking off the clock, the Warriors determined to concede as less points as possible here. The Wendy's sponsored New Zealand Warriors. Kicked it in the air. Over to the far middle point here. It's going to end up in the hands of Matt Crocker there, who runs forward here. On the ground he goes. Congratulations, by the way, on your victory, Mel. What a win here today for you. And then it's short Crossland around the left side here. Frizzell smashes in. It's a good hit there before he goes down there. Up and down, looking for the offload. Don't see any offloads coming here at the moment, legends. And then it's Kai Pierce-Paul, but no one's there running with him to take it now. Kai Pierce-Paul on the ground they go here. And Clark was also there on it. Jamming up here, third tackle. Becomes the fourth. Crossland to the left side here. And it's Cogger for none other than, and who would have predicted him? I think it is. Could it be? No, it's not possible. It's not possible. Brodie Jones is over for the Newcastle Knights. 26-10. And if they could have scored that try 20 minutes ago, this would have been a different game here. Don't send your flag, legend. Paradise Magic Round. It is, mate. It's a Paradise Magic Round. Kalen Pogger from the 20. Thunders it through. 26-10 becomes 26-12 here. And they're just making this less embarrassing at this point. Good stuff from the Newcastle Knights here. Heading into Magic Round against one of our opponents up next, the Rabbitohs, who look to upset the Melbourne Storm in a really, really tough game for them here, potentially, at Amy Park. As a Victorian, I think I've got it on pretty good authority to tell you how tough it is. Saturday, 3 o'clock next week. The Rabbitohs play the Knights. The Warriors also play the Cowboys here in Magic Round. Clearance in the air over to the right side here now. Plenty of noise here at Christchurch. Over to the right here. They keep going. Newcastle Knights just refusing to stop playing. No matter the result, they will play till the final whistle. Through all those years, onto the second here. Crossland crosses it over to Frizzell. Frizzell to Pogger. Pogger to Sharp here. Fletcher Sharp then taking the hit to the ground there. 2 minutes left in this one here. Pretty emphatic style at the moment here. Crossland gets it to Pogger. Pogger will dummy through the line on the short side here before going down. Tough luck, Pogger. And then to the right, just slotting in here. As Crossland goes to Cogger and then Gagai. Puts it on here. To Sharp then. Fletcher Sharp grabbed by the hips, spun to the ground there on the fifth tackle, folks. 1.5 minutes to go now. Parramatta plays as the kickoff to the round, legend. We're the Thursday game. The kickoff one for there. No, the Friday game. The Friday game. We're the first of the Friday openers. Charles Nickel-Klokstad, he beats 2 before going down here. And then over to the right here. Adam Pompey with the elusive hit there. Going down. He just loves getting on the outside of that. And I'm actually right at the front, legends. I am second. I think I am first, second row, second seat. It's crazy, mate. I'm right at the front of it all, legends. Now to the left, Mitch Barnett. Mitch's get stitches. Haven't been good enough here. How? 40 seconds left. Aaron Clark. And they can just keep trying with it here. And here he is, Halasima. Tackled down. Down to the left, Metcalf. Oh, Lantua almost got there, but it just wasn't meant to be, legends. Good tackle there. Contest there between Schiller and that Lantua. Schiller goes down. 10 seconds left on the clock here. One more left. One more left for 2 wins and 5 losses for Knights. There you go. And that's bull time here at Christchurch. The New Zealand Warriors 26, Newcastle Knights 12. What a game this was, legends. If you enjoyed the stream, consider hitting that like button, all right? Subscribe if you are new. And I will see you all for the next stream and our final stream. The Buddies and the Storm at AB Park should be coming up in just a moment here. So let's go over to there. Appreciate you all, legends.